Ladies and gentlemen, for 10 years of implementation, the National Target Program on New Rural Construction has contributed to creating special development imprints, changing the color of the picture in Tay Ninh rural areas. So far, 45 out of 71 communes in the southern province have been recognized as new rural communes. The province has been striving to get 10 more new rural communes in 2021, and to achieve the set targets, Tay Ninh Provincial People's Committee has identified 9 key missions and 4 major solutions, aiming to maintain and improve the quality of new rural communes according to the regulation, and to associate with restructuring agriculture towards modernity, increasing added value and sustainable development. According to the plan, in the 2021 and 2025 period, Tay Ninh Province tried to have 26 new rural communes, 36 advanced new rural communes, and 12 communes recognized as model new rural areas. 6 districts, including Tân Biên, Tân Châu, Dương Minh Châu, Châu Thành, Gò Dầu, and Bến Cầu, will meet new rural standards, and Trang Bàng Town will also complete the task of new rural construction. Along with the development of the new rural construction program, the quality of life in rural areas is improved, striving to achieve a per capita income of 1.8 times compared to 2020. To improve the material and spiritual life of rural people in the period of 2021 and 2025, the province will also continue to invest in rural socio-economic infrastructure that is synchronous, modern, and closely connected with the process of urbanization, striving rural economy, advanced production level, professional farmers, highly competitive products, agricultural production associated with trade, service, and tourism development, and proactive response to climate change. A democratic, equal, stable, and rich rural society with national cultural identity, the environment, landscape, rural space become bright, green, clean, and beautiful. The political system in the countryside is strengthened. National defense and security are maintained. In the first 6 months of 2021 alone, the whole province has built and upgraded over 81 kilometers of roads. Schools, canals, and cultural houses have also been built in districts. Specifically, Tân Biên district has been putting into use 3 irrigation canals, built 5 schools, 3 centers for culture and community learning, and hamlet cultural house. And Gò Dầu district is preparing for checking and taking over 6 irrigation works and putting them into use, building 2 hamlets cultural houses, 1 center for culture and community learning, and 1 kindergarten. The whole province so far has 45 communes meeting the criteria of traffic and cultural facilities, accounting for 63%, 71 communes meeting irrigation criteria, 100% of communes meeting the standard of electricity and information communication. To meet commune of Dương Minh Châu district is striving to complete new rural construction in 2021, right from the early year. From the capital allocated for new rural construction, the commune has been building many basic construction projects such as schools, rural roads, and cultural facilities. However, due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, during the period of social distancing under the Prime Minister's Directive No. 16 on basic construction-related activities have been suspended. In order to both ensure the prevention and control of COVID-19 pandemic and maintain the progress of new rural construction and economic development, the Party Committee and the People's Committee of Dumit Commune has directed on unions, social-political organizations to implement tasks in line with local conditions and situations, according to the motto, isolating but not standing still, mobilizing people to actively increase, produce, and develop the economy. I have been growing this pomelo garden for 3 years. This year's state holiday is its first harvest. Despite the pandemic, I'm still taking care of the garden. Fertilizer stores are still open. I go there to buy fertilizer periodically. As for pesticides, I bought them before the implementation of the Directive number 16. Hopefully, the pandemic will end in the near future, so that the products can be consumed and prices increase to lift the burden for farmers. The farmers here harvest the rice by machines, while other fruits are harvested by the hands of workers. They are also complying with the COVID-19 prevention and control measures, such as 5K principle, keeping safe distance, not gathering in groups. People feel secure in production. They only face difficulty in finding output for their products. Vehicles carrying agricultural products encounter problems at anti-pandemic checkpoints. It's difficult to transport goods, so purchasing power decreases. The Farmers' Union has also tried to help farmers find middlemen to consume their products. Difficulties and challenges caused by the COVID-19 pandemic have had a great influence over agricultural production and the mobilization of resources for investment and development of rural areas. But the construction of new rural areas continues to be maintained in localities of Tay Ninh province, especially the implementation of the dual goal of both stabilizing production and effectively putting the pandemic under control. Localities have carried out synchronous solutions to ensure the safety of production and business activities in the face of the complicated development of COVID-19. Since then, expanding safe production zones, also known as green zones, contributing to the stability of the province economy. I'm planting about 4 hectares of cassava melon, 1 hectare of cucumbers, and 1.5 hectares of cowpeas. Although it's difficult to sell products, I'm still planting new ones. Currently, I'm growing 1 hectare of cucumbers and fully fertilizing the plants. The bamboo shoots harvested each time are between 200 and 300 kilograms. I'm still taking care of them to have enough products to sell after the pandemic ends. Hopefully, the pandemic is soon put under control to facilitate trading. Cầu Khởi commune is currently a green zone in order to ensure the prevention and control of COVID-19 pandemic. The Commune People's Committee has issued the certificate of transporting agricultural products and buying fertilizer. To maintain production in the immediate future, we will create favorable conditions for people to access preferential loans, enabling them to timely access these funds. In the current context, when the COVID-19 pandemic is still complicated, it will partly exert an influence on fulfilling the target of building new rural areas in the province. However, in order to achieve the outlined target, the Steering Committee for the National Target Programs of Tay Ninh Province asked localities to keep up with the achievements of new rural construction, maintaining 45 out of 71 communes that have met the standards for new rural construction and 1 advanced new rural commune. District towns and Tay Ninh City are requested to review, adjust, and supplement the project on building new rural communes in accordance with the new rural planning and socio-economic development plan, to synchronously implement investment and construction of key social and economic infrastructures in rural areas in association with production development, improving income, material and spiritual life of rural residents, especially in remote and border areas. The audience, to successfully build new style rural areas, especially in the context of the current complicated development of COVID-19 pandemic, it isn't enough to rely on economic resources alone, But we also need the investment of intellectual efforts, creativity of each level, each industry, and the unanimous support of the people. Only then the province's new rural construction target in 2021 will be completed successfully. Now the time for the program TayNinh Build New Style Rural Areas produced by TayNinh Radio and Television Station has ended. Thanks for watching and see you next time.